What's up, my dudes? Check out that view right there, though. Wow. Let's just chill and look at that for a second. That looks sick. So, I found us another somewhat water islandy style planet here. Hopefully, dude, I gotta get a screenshot of that. Check that out, though. That is really cool right there. Whoa. Oh, that's cool, too. Getting a little bit lost in this world, bro. But, okay, let me get a little shot right quick. Just like so. Alrighty then. Okay. Let's go ahead and boost into here. I was trying to get to the daytime side of this puppy. And hopefully we'll have something interesting here. I know on that last planet I was on, it was pretty insane as far as like something different from what I've ever seen before. So let's go ahead and land right here. Looks like we got that radiation style. They're going to have to fix that, man. There's a lot of these planets like this. They were really cool at first, but now it's kind of like they're repetitive because it almost seems like they are whoa, look at the coloration on that guy. That dude is pink. Pink nose. Let's name that dude Pink Nose. Look at that little dragon. What the hell? That thing looks like a little dragon. Like a little walking dragon. Oh, that is a cool creature right there. Wow, look at that. I want to look at him in photo mode. Whoa, dude. That is like straight up dragon status, but he's walking on the ground. Look at that thing. Okay, okay. Cool creature. I like it. I gotta get a little snapshot of that, dude. We could just name him Dragon Roo. That'll work, man. There's the Dragon Roo. He looks like almost like a Chinese style dragon or something, like on the face of him. That is sick. Okay then. Looks like we got a bit of extreme. I think this guy right here is a little bit dangerous. I think he already killed his prey there. Looks like we got extreme radiation here. But yeah, what I was saying before is like ever since they added these sort of like toxic well, I shouldn't say toxic, but radiation style planets, it's like they all have almost an identical like overall biome look to them, which I mean, I guess it should be somewhat similar, but they need to have it to where it's not as similar, I guess is what I'm saying. Like change up the trees a little bit and the way the actual terrain, like make it to where it doesn't have this like almost lava looking terrain on every single one of these styles of planets here. Could have some really cool underwater creatures. I'm not really sure yet. Underwater cave system. I'm going to have to get up in here and try to protect myself from these. I guess I could have hopped right in that little. Oh, there was kind of like a natural one made right there. What is this dangerous creature? Is he on land or water? I think he's right here. Oh, yeah. That's a, oh, shit. He hopped down here with me. Fuck. I think he kind of disappeared into the terrain there. But, okay. So, yeah, the last really cool planet I was on in the same solar system, it was a super extreme style planet as well. So, damn, I should have got some zinc or something. Oh, dude. Let's see if I can hop up here and find a little drone ski. Yeah, there's one right over there. Come over here, dog. Let me get your precious, valuable zinc that I'm going to have for basically every single thing I do on this planet. Oh, check this out. See, this is like a variation to that dragon that we just saw. That dragon-style creature. Look at that one. I just absolutely love the shape of that creature right there. I've never seen one with that sort of like hunchbacked with the long brontosaurus neck style. I've never seen one quite like that. That is one of the coolest styles of creatures. I promise you, you would have never seen a creature like this at the beginning of No Man's Sky. No way, no how. It would have been impossible. They have literally added this from some time between when this game first came out to now. They've added this sort of creature variation. I don't know how they did it or what they did, but I'm telling you, dude, like, you would have never saw something like this. Is super different creature variation right here. This is what I'm talking about, bro. So name that the Dragon Roo. We can name this the Dragon Ra. Okay. So anytime I get the creatures that are like very, very similar on one planet, but they just have like slight little differences, they're kind of like in the same family of a species, if you will. You know, I like to name them really close to the same name, but something just a little bit different, like Dragon Roo and Dragon Raw, kind of like that right there. So, okay, we got some crab creatures. Yeah, this planet is one of those super tons of life style planets here. I was hoping to have another Sentinel so that I could get some more zinc, and I wouldn't be killing the Sentinels if it wasn't just absolutely necessary to even remotely get around this planet. Let me go ahead and scan this guy over here, because I thought he was pretty cool with his pink nose. If I can even get around to him. Hot pink nose. Dude, he's just running around like crazy. I think he's more of a territorial... Look at the colors on that thing. Temperament is volatile. Oh, the colors make sense too. He's like, hey, bro, I got bright colors. Stay the fuck away from me. Volitra. I think that might be a piece of female genitalia. I'm not really sure, but that's okay. Okay, let's get back to the ship right quick. Right here. So another super extreme style difficulty level of a planet. I want to try to get on a bit more of a desolate island. That way there's not so many, just a million land creatures running around me at one time. I want to get on somewhat of a kind of like a medium style sized island so that I can get down in the water and see what all's there. That'll probably work. But I mean, there's big pockets of land, there's little pockets of land. I love the color of that water. It kind of changed right there. Extreme storm. Okay. Darn it, dude. That water was looking really cool though. It had an awesome like aqua blue, like it was almost like a hyper aqua blue or something, you know, super saturated. Let's try to get to a bit of a different part of this planet. Try to get away from that storm real quick. Let's try to go a little bit more on this side. But yeah, I mean, it's okay to have like a bunch of radiation style planets, don't get me wrong, but just change up the way the way they can actually look and the kind of stuff that's on them. You know, that's all I'm saying. And it goes to the same way with the winter style planets. Make them be able to have a lot more different types of stuff on them. There's one of those little building areas, but I may just try to go out here to one of these somewhat more standard islands. Let's see if we can land on this little one. They have definitely fixed the problem that they had at the very beginning where it was like impossible to land on anything that was, you know, smaller than your average really big land mass in this game. It was super hard to land. But let's see here. So I'm going to try to get down in the water. I just have the feeling like there's going to be some really, really cool underwater creature on this planet. These radiation-style planets have never disappointed me with their underwater, or really all of their creatures for that matter, but especially their underwater-style creatures. Sometimes the underwater creatures are a little bit harder to find just simply because they're not as easy as just plopping down on the land, and I'm not one of those kind of dudes that really likes to scan before I see it. I like to see it before I scan it, kind of, sort of. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Hey, dude. I'm thinking right now, no shit, like coolest creature I've ever seen. What the fuck? Hello, games. Oh my god, dude. That is the coolest creature. Okay, straight up, that's the coolest creature I've ever seen in this game. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking around. Like, no joke. That is the absolute coolest creature on land, in the water. And it's actually pretty big. Holy fuck. Not 3 seconds ago, I was just saying these radiation-style planets never disappoint me with their creatures, and this right here just continued to prove my point. Oh my god. That creature, though, dude. What are these little guys? See, these are quite a bit more basic, but that right there, though. Oh my goodness. I mean, it had like an entirely different body structure than I've ever seen on an underwater creature before. I mean, it was still like a fish structure, but it was totally different from that sort of like small whale mixed with a shark style creature that you see a lot in this game. This one was completely different from that. Wow, dude. I forgot I had some zinc up in here, but that is amazing. Like, straight up amazing. Incoming storm. Okay. I really wish I had a lot more zinc than I have currently, but that's okay. Dude, I was kind of thinking for a split second, I was like, there probably won't be very many creatures in here at all. And then I just looked off in the distance, and that motherfucker looked like a megalodon, dude. That's probably one of the biggest underwater creatures I've ever seen. There for a second, I was thinking it was going to be like massive. I was like, oh my god, did I just see something like super crazy in this game? Or just like pretty crazy, and then I realized it wasn't super humongous, but still one of the biggest underwater creatures I've ever seen before. There's another one of those guys. Got to get that zinc. So we had another storm come in. Definitely pretty extreme planet here. Okay, let's get back in the ship. Dude, I just got to take another look at this thing. I want to look at it like not in this mode right here. Look at that, though. Oh my god, it's like a whole different shape of a creature. I've never seen a creature with that sort of shape. This is the type of creatures I expected to see from day one in this game. Creatures like that right there and like that right there. You know, that's the type of creature variation I'm talking about. Look at on the back of that thing, how that blue mixes with the orange. That is amazing. It's almost like a piranha, but like mixed with like a barracuda or something like that. Really, really cool. Oh my goodness, dude. I just can't get over the creatures on this planet. This is definitely one of the coolest actual planets as far as just sheer creatures goes. You can see the color of that water a little bit better there, but let me get out of this storm again. I may just be following the storm. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm flying out of the planet, then I'm flying a little bit further down, and then I'm just like going with the storm, you know? I don't really know how the storms and stuff works in this game either. I have no clue. There's so much to this game that I have no idea how it even works. Like, I don't know how the storms, like how often they actually, you know, are in certain areas, or if they move, or how all that stuff works. I have no idea, man. But, dude, this game's getting good. I mean, really good. Like, if you, and you're probably not even watching this video anymore if you're one of those kind of people that kind of lost hope for this game, but I'm telling you, man, this is not a joke anymore. Like, it's getting really, really good. It's getting a lot closer to what we thought it was going to be at the very beginning. They just got to keep tuning it and keep adjusting on it and keep improving just like they're doing, and you'll see some pretty drastic improvements, man. I mean, I'm already seeing very big improvements with it, but wow, dude, so cool. I want to get, okay, there's one. Oh my god. I want to get as close as I can. That way I can take an actual photo with the photo mode. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, dude, I'm telling you. This planet right here, it's just non-stop, man. With the creatures, they're insane. Look at this thing. Dude, they've done something. I don't know what it is. Like, no joke, under the table, Hello Games has done something insane with this game. I don't really know what, but they've done something. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm telling you, you would have never seen stuff like this. I'm just saying. Now, all they really need at this point, I mean, that kind of variation is really cool. No joke, they can improve more on the variation, but I mean, really at this point, it's just expanding the sizes of stuff. Like, if that underwater Orblar style creature I saw over there was just about 5 times bigger, dude, could you imagine that? Like, oh my word. That would be just unreal. I'm trying to catch one at the right time, at the right moment, where I can just sort of hop out and get a good view of him. Hazardous protection, zinc. Okay, refill that. I know he was swimming over this way. Got my little dragon-style dudes over here. What's up? Oh, there's one way off in the distance. Maybe we can find a closer one here. Dude, this is kind of a little bit creepy because it's opening up my mind a lot more because I didn't really think there could be that kind of variation, but apparently there can be, because that's what I'm talking about though. Like, that style of just like completely different models within creatures, that it's just they've worked their magic, and I don't necessarily know what update they've done it in, but like, it's slowly getting put into the game. I promise you it is, man. It's slowly getting going for sure. Trying to get me a little bit more zinc. Got another dude right here. Let's go ahead and kill him. I don't want to get the whole police force on my ass, but just enough to get me going here. I need to get back on one of those islands way off in the distance so that I can just hop out, and hopefully one of those orb flower dudes will be just chilling like right beside it. That's my best bet, more so than trying to swim way the hell out there. I'm hoping I can just kind of get lucky in a sense and sort of find one right beside an island. I'm pretty sure you can see them in the water if you get close enough like this, and then you just hop out real quick. Let's see, we can try our luck right here. Maybe a little bit more difficult to actually see. I know that sunset is getting pretty insanity level right now, but dude, I gotta take a photo mode picture right here. Look at the coloration, like, wow. Oh my goodness, man. Look at that. That is like, I mean, picturesque style. I mean, just unreal, you know? Like, unreal visuals. Okay, what do we got here? Let me recharge. Hazardous protection. Let's get in the water. Hop down real quick. I have to be kind of fearless in a sense. Oh, there one went right around the corner. Oh, that's creepy as fuck. I just like seen the very tip end of his tail right there. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't know if he's just going to turn around and completely swallow my ass, but... Oh, dude, look, look, look. Oh, my God, dude. Those are so cool. Oh, look at how big. I mean, in comparison to what you usually see, that is pretty big. Like, the creep out factor right there is, like, definitely on the 9 to 10 ratio as far as, like, an underwater creature. Like, that is some creep out ratio, dude. Oh, my goodness. Look at that creature, man. That has to be the coolest creature I've ever seen in this game. The mouth on it is, like, alligator style, but the body is, ugh. Dude, and there's another one right over there. That has got some definitely give you the chills going up your spine kind of feeling. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay. Oh my God, dude, they're so scary. They're fast too. Look how fast they are. I need to be careful because there may be one come right up my back end. Where did that other one go? Oh God. Oh God. Like, I don't know their movement paths or anything like that of a lot of these different creatures. That other one must have just went a completely different way. He must have just, like, veered off in a totally different direction. I'm not sure, but, dude, that's the fastest underwater creature I've ever seen, too. Okay, there's another one over there. I don't know if how many of them can be in one place at one time. Oh, God, I'm dying from oxygen. That's the last thing on my mind right now. I'm just trying not to get swallowed. Okay, let's go back. Hazardous protection. We can get some more zinc off this dude. Well, at least there's a fairly decent supply of zinc here. Dude, this planet's going to get a hell of a rating. That's all I'm saying. Even though the planet itself, like as far as the biome and the way it looks, I've seen something very similar to this before, just simply because it's very close to like how most of your islandy radiation style planets are. But as far as the creatures, I mean, it is an 11 status as far as creatures goes. No doubt about it. I mean, no doubt about it. I may have to give it an 11 overall just anyways, just simply because of the creatures. But dude, those underwater guys are just insane. Oh my gosh. they, with this little oxygen protection thing that they have here, where it like tells you at like 75% and then 50% and then probably like 25%, it really only needs to tell you at like 25%, you know? It shouldn't tell you at like 75, 50, and 25, because then it seems like it's constantly telling you that you're running out of air there. It's like just little aspects like that, they could fix with this game. I saw a really cool, look at this little underwater formation right here. That is cool. Look at this thing. That's one of the coolest underwater, like, rock formations I've ever seen, too. Look at that. Wow. What a planet. Extreme contamination. Relaxed sentinels, so it's perfect because you can just slay those sentinels and get as much zinc as you want for the extreme contamination. And then you've got abundant flora and rich fauna. Yes, dude. Very rich fauna. Faunica. I'm sorry, dudes, but I just have to give this planet an 11 overall. I mean, it not only had one really coolest creature I've ever seen before, but it had two of them, or even three of them. I mean, this right here is insane. I've never seen something that looked quite like that. And I mean, never seen something look quite like this before, and never seen something look quite like that before. I mean, all three of those were like a brand new experience as far as like creature discovery for me. So I would say the difficulty is definitely Pastrana on this planet. It's extreme. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.